My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. Dear Divine Ones, welcome back to Miracle Mantras. I'm Kiran Jotkaur. I'll be reading today's lesson for you and then singing the mantra with you again and adding a commentary at the end. This is lesson number 35. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy. Today's idea does not describe the way you see yourself now. It does, however, describe what vision will show you. It is difficult for anyone who thinks he or she is in this world to believe this of themselves. Yet the reason he thinks he is in this world is because he does not believe it. You will believe that you are part of what you think you are. That is because you surround yourself with the environment you want, and you want it to protect the image of yourself that you have made. The image is part of this environment. What you see while you believe you are in it is seen through the eyes of the image. This is not vision. Images cannot see. The idea for today presents a very different view of yourself. By establishing your source, it establishes your identity, and it describes you as you must really be in truth. We will use a somewhat different kind of application for today's idea, because the emphasis for today is on the perceiver rather than on what he perceives. For each of the 3 5-minute practice periods today, begin by repeating today's idea to yourself, and then close your eyes and search your mind for the various kinds of descriptive terms in which you see yourself. Include all the ego-based attributes which you ascribe to yourself, positive or negative, desirable or undesirable, grandiose or debased. All of them are equally unreal because you do not look upon yourself through the eyes of holiness. In the earlier part of the mind-searching period, you will probably emphasize what you consider to be the more negative aspects of your perception of yourself. Toward the latter part of the exercise period, however, more self-inflating descriptive terms may well cross your mind. Try to recognize that the direction of your fantasies about yourself does not matter. Illusions have no direction in reality. They are merely not true. A suitable, unselected list for applying the idea for today might be as follows. I see myself as imposed on. I see myself as depressed. I see myself as failing. I see myself as endangered. I see myself as helpless. I see myself as victorious. I see myself as losing out. I see myself as charitable. I see myself as virtuous. You should not think of these terms in an abstract way. They will occur to you as various situations, personalities, and events in which you figure cross your mind. Pick up any specific situation that occurs to you. Identify the descriptive terms or terms you feel are applicable to your reactions to that situation and use them in applying today's idea. After you have named each one, add, "But my mind is part of God's. I am very holy. During the longer exercise periods, there will probably be intervals in which nothing specific occurs to you. Do not strain to think up specific things to fill the interval, but merely relax and repeat today's idea slowly until something occurs to you. Although nothing that does occur should be omitted from the exercise, nothing should be dug out with effort. Neither force nor discrimination should be used. As often as possible during the day, pick up a specific attribute or attributes you are ascribing to yourself at the time and apply the idea for today to them, adding the idea in the form stated above to each of them. If nothing particular occurs to you, merely repeat the idea to yourself with closed eyes. My mind is part of God's. I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. My mind is part of God's, and I am very holy. Could we take all the negative and positive attributes we give ourselves that sort of do this dance like a seesaw? Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're bad, sometimes we're generous, sometimes we're greedy. All these things. And the way that this world really uses the ego to make us feel all the time nothing we do is good enough. We're never good enough. Our bodies are not good enough the way they are. We need creams, and we need this, and we need surgeries, and we need disguises and makeup and whatever it is. Or we're not smart enough. We need to study more. I mean, there's myriad of ways that this world, in conjunction, because it's the ego's playground with your ego, will tell you you're not good enough. And so we flip-flop between these inflated visions of ourselves and these debased, as it said here, visions of ourselves. And under it, we have this immense feeling of unworthiness. And everything that we see here really is a reflection of that unworthiness. And that's what the ego wants wants us to feel, right? Because that will keep us searching. Will keep us searching for the next thing to solve our unhappiness, to solve our beauty problems, to solve our whatever they are. It will always keep us searching but never finding. But what if we could just rest in presence, in who we actually are, part of God, part of divine, holy, holy, holy being. You can stop chasing, you can stop striving, and know that you are enough, that you are holy, and that you are love. Thank you for being with me. I look forward to being with you again tomorrow.